Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, well, I guess you're looking around and wondering what's going on. This isn't a ransom video. I know the lighting's weird and I'm pale walls, but I'm actually doing an Airbnb. I'm in LA and I'm going to be shooting some videos with the folks over at Tabletop Jocks. You're going to see me in some Commander games soon, and I'm going to be doing some stuff with Ultra Pro tomorrow morning. But today, we're still going to be bringing you some Magic gameplay. So what I was thinking about is we want to go overload on Treasure today, and we're going to play some Professional Facebreaker. Mostly because I want to see how far we can push it. How many cards can we get? Does it really help us generate enough treasure? And what cool things can we do with it? And I think we've done some fun things with Treasure before, but we didn't really get to push this card. So that's what we're aiming for today. So let's go hop into it and see what Jund Treasure looks like when we just pile on all of it.
If you want to support the channel, remember to check out shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn and use promo code PowrDragn. You'll save 5% on everything you order over there at Ultra Pro, and that includes all the new sweet stuff from their Lemon Yellow collection this month.
Alright, the best part about this list is if you played pretty much any of the other Jund lists, you should be able to build this one fairly easily. You probably wouldn't need more than another 3 to 6 wild cards. That's actually a really awesome thing about this. It's just a different way to try to play those decks. So we're starting with 3 Shambling Gas. We're going to play 3 Goldhound. And the thing about Goldhound that's really cool is because if you are playing it alongside Facebreaker, the first strike damage actually creates a treasure separate from the regular damage. So that's actually a bonus treasure, and you can sack the card itself for treasure, which is also cool. So it can help ramp you up as well as finding other cool things. And it goes and works well with Sticky Fingers because we can play this on here. It also has Menace, so this card gives it Menace, but whatever. You'll be able to deal damage, make a treasure, and then whenever you sacrifice it for treasure, you also get a card. Now, Sticky Fingers works with other things as well, just making our big stuff also have Menace, but that's actually pretty cool because generating treasure is exactly what we want to do. Then we have 4 Voltage Surge because we actually have to have removal, and since we're playing a ton of treasure, this thing can deal 4 almost all the time. We're playing a couple of Deadly Disputes. I question how many of these we need. We probably need more, but we'll see as the games go on. We have 2 Infernal Grasp just for some solid removal. Arguably, though, these could be Bloodchief's Thirst, and I don't think we'd be too upset about it. Then we have 3 Magdas, because again, if we have the treasure, we might as well have things to do with all of them. 3 Kalane, because Kalane lets us turn every creature we play later into bigger creatures, which, if we have all the treasure, we might as well just use it for every creature we cast. Then 2 Fable of the Mirror Breaker, because this card's just good, so we're going to play it. It also generates treasure. Obviously, Professional Facebreaker, we're playing 3 of these. But then we're playing 3 Security Rocks. This is another fun one because it actually can be played on the cheap. So for 2 mana, you can get a 5/4 creature. If you have Kalane out, you can get a 7/6 creature. So this is actually really good for a lot of reasons. And then, of course, we're playing Goldspan Dragon because it generates treasure. It has haste. It's a good kill card. And then we're playing 1 copy of Old Gnawbone. The only reason we're playing 1 is because we can go search it out with Magda, which is pretty sweet. Sometimes, though, we can just hard cast it with all the treasure we're making. But the biggest thing is, if we connect even once, then we're going to have all of this treasure that we can use with Magda to go get all the Goldspan Dragons, or we can use it with Professional Facebreaker and then just go hunting for cards with the 10, 15 treasure, whatever it is we have sitting on the table at that point. So, really like a lot of the things these cards all do together. Lands, we have 1 Hive the Eye Tyrant, 2 Swamp, 1 Den of the Bugbear, 3 Mountain, 1 Forest. Don't know if we need the Forest, but if we just want to cast Gnawbone under some weird conditions, 4 Blightstep Pathway, 4 Darkboar Pathway, 4 Crag Crown, and 4 Zeator's Proving Ground. So the land's actually pretty easy, and again, you probably already have all these cards from playing other versions of Jund, so that's actually pretty good. But as always, we're going to play some games. At the end of the games, we'll talk about what we liked, what we didn't like, and what we would change about this list. So if you want the update, make sure to check that out at the end of the video. In the meantime, I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, I think we have to mulligan this one. As much as I want to keep it, let's keep this, and we'll put back 1 Goldspan Dragon. And then I think we're just going to play Kalane and hope to draw something good next turn. I mean, hopefully it's something that costs 3 or less, so that way we could save the mana for a Goldspan. That's the next best thing. I guess we go for it, right? Because unless they have something like Portable Hole, they're probably not going to have anything for Magda. I mean, maybe we get lucky and draw like Sticky Fingers or something. But we'll see. Kami. Yeah, about that. Well, let's attack and see what the opponent wants to do here. Because we would trade this for a Kami. Yeah, I'm down. Like, no complaints whatsoever. In the turn. Jukai Naturalist. Alright, we can try to kill a Jukai Naturalist. They might try to remove our Kalain here. Nope, they're passing. Alright. Kill the Naturalist, submit 0. Okay. Now there is a real chance we lose this dragon to an exile spell, but you know what? We at least get to replace the treasure, so there's that. And we put the opponent under real pressure here that they have to deal with it and take a turn off, but does let us open up to find something else if we're lucky. Jugan Defends the Temple is not going to be good enough for opponents. Not right now. Facebreaker is excellent here. We will make a bigger Facebreaker. And since we can attack here, we'll make extra treasure. Alright. Looks like that's gonna be it. I mean, I guess it could sweep the board or something here. But I think that might do it. We're gonna Rune of Might, so let's just go ahead and kill that. Sacrifice none. If they bump it and save it, great. Whatever. They're not spending mana on anything else. Yeah, that's game. Alright, we get to go first. This is mostly okay. Right? I can convince myself of that. Let's go with Goldhound. Yeah, let's go with Goldhound here. Then I think we'll just play Shambling Gas. Man, it's very tempting to want to play Magda, though. Alright, Goldhound's dead. That's actually good that they're using that removal like that. Maybe we can sneak away a Magda here. I mean, I doubt it. Because for them to waste that on a Goldhound means they probably have some other... Oh, they don't! Ah, opponent got greedy. I wish I had my soundboard from home. Because Aaron just messed up. Alright. Well, now they have 3 mana. What do they wish to do? Meat Hook for 1? I mean, that's a real thing. Yep. You do indeed Meat Hook for 1. Make a treasure. Ooh, that doesn't suck. I guess this needs to be on black. And then we'll attack. Worst case scenario, we make a treasure, this dies, we get to turn 1 treasure into another treasure, so basically sack one of them for 2 mana. Oh. Opponent didn't have anything. Okay. I am going to sacrifice a treasure right now. Because if we found... Oh, well, not that. I was going to say something like Facebreaker or whatever would have been really cool to play there. But did not happen. Alright. We've got all this treasure. I mean, we might as well just pay for it with 1 treasure. Alright. End the turn. I mean, if opponent didn't have anything now, we're tagging for 9, so, you know, that's real. Fight rigging is not going to cut it by itself. Definitely need more fuel for that fire. But that's not to say they don't have like a Titan under there, then they get it off next turn. Okay, well, this makes it a little more difficult for that to be a thing. Yep, there you go. Alright. Yeah, this hand will keep. I mean, obviously we want to find a land here, but even if we don't, this isn't terrible for the short term. And we are on the play, so there's a chance they don't have removal. We probably just run Magda in just for sport. Even if Magda gets blocked, we get a treasure out of it, which opens up the door for probably Fable. And then we have to figure out what to do after that. Because part of me wants to play Facebreaker, but the other part of me wants to play Security Rocks, because it's pretty sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and Magda. No attacks. I mean, I don't think the opponent will run it and trade, but maybe they'll want to attack, we block, and then they give their thing +1. We'll see, though. Nope, they were not interested in such an exchange. Alright, so that changes things a little bit for us. What do we want this to look like? If we run Magda in and trade, we end up with a treasure left over. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and put this on green. And I'm going to go ahead and play a Facebreaker now. Alright, so this feels like they have some type of pump spell. I'm okay with it, though. I mean, you block and kill Magda, that's fine. Yeah. We're still going to generate another treasure here. Yeah, Tameo safe heaping, makes sense. Okay. We'll go ahead and play Security Rocks here for the treasure cost. So even if they play like a 4/4 troll here, we can at least go toe-to-toe with it. Alright, that's all it took. Okay, yeah, let's keep it. We get one of our magical fast starts where we could possibly sacrifice our Shambling Gas into a Goldspan Dragon, which is always pretty sweet. No idea if we'll actually get to do it, but it's always fun when it happens. Alright, end the turn. Though, the way things are shaping up, maybe we don't do that. Oh, well, we definitely want to now. This is going to become a ridiculous race that we really don't want. Get treasure. Oh, that hurt. I was kind of hoping there'd at least be one removal in that pile, but there wasn't. Okay, so now what do we do? We can play Magda, play Security Rocks, something maybe happens. Nah. Sadly, I think this is what we got to do. I mean, the backup play for me was to play Fable and play Security Rocks and just see what happens. But, I mean, if they remove the dragon, they remove our dragon. Alright, they didn't have the removal for the dragon, so maybe we can still find something here. I mean, I'm not that optimistic about it, but we'll see what happens. Okay. We need an untapped land is what we need. Because then we could play Facebreaker plus something and maybe make a thing happen. But we are in pretty bad shape here with them gaining life. Okay, that helps a lot actually. That helps a whole hell of a lot. Okay. So we play Facebreaker, we attack, we make a treasure. Dragon hits, we make a treasure. We sack one treasure to this, sack the other treasure. It leaves us one with the red left over. We could turn this into a green and use that. Or we could play Kalane, make a treasure. Spend treasure and land to do this. Attack, make a treasure. Use the other treasure to kill that, making a bigger security rocks the next turn. Ugh. What's the best play here? Yeah, okay. I guess this is what we're going to do. Use this for red. And then tap this, play this. Then we'll attack. And then sadly we will be wasting some treasure, but oh no, actually no, we still got the same thing. So yeah, that actually worked out. Okay. Target this. Auto pay. Submit. Sacrifice 1. And then with what's left over, we'll pay with this. We still waste a treasure, but or 1 mana, but it's fine. That was a solid turn. We'll take that. So now we were dealing with, they've got a 4/4 dragon, a 4/5 menace creature, a 7/6, which, don't get me wrong, their deck can produce very large creatures, but this feels at least somewhat better. Oh, they had another naturalist. Dang. Did not want to see that. That's real bad for us. I mean, I guess this means they don't have any more runes, though. Okay, well, the Facebreaker's gone here, unfortunately. Yeah, it's got to go. Okay. What do we get to do with this? We get to attack with this and this. That's a big chunk. Okay, opponent goes to 3. We can't quite play this and this. I mean, we can, we just only get 1 treasure. You know what, we do it anyway, though. It's a big enough body that it's threatening for the opponent. We can't do that, right? Because we don't have enough treasure. Yeah, okay. I was thinking, is it going to let us? It's not. Okay. I mean, in reality, maybe it's play Fable there so we can dig to some type of removal, but this is what we got. Alright, they didn't find any runes. That's good news. And so unless they already had enchantments in hand, this actually isn't bad for us. Because right now they can't even block our dragon, and that's 4. Yeah, they can attack with the Jukai Naturalist to get 5 life, go to 8, and then we're attacking with 2 7s. No, actually, no, 1 7. Yeah, we'll attack and trade here. This is fine. Getting that off the board is way more important. Yeah, this is fine. Opponent's going to chump block here. Unfortunately, they are going to get to add 2 counters to whatever when they start playing enchantments next turn, but we can't really do nothing about it. So, you know, there's that. All right. Oh, no, I should have kept that in hand because I could have discarded. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that was a mistake. I already had enough treasure to play anything I drew. Well, if the removal card's 2 cards down, I'll just be beating myself up over it. I'm going to assume they have some number of enchantments, right? Because enchantment is basically worth 4 points here, really. Yeah. Oh, well, she's not an enchantment. She's a spirit. Does have lifelink, though. So I have to draw removal to kill it and get it out of the way. Oh, no, it's a 7, though. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a real problem. Yep. Do not have it. And we would have got to discard 2 cards there, which could have mattered. Because this one definitely doesn't. Yep. That's going to do it. I goofballed. I needed that other card. There's too many scenarios where that would have been important. Yeah, don't think we have an out. GG's. We're dead. Alright, let's keep this one. Boy, they also have Infernal, or, Shambling Gas, but let's see. I mean, I'll block, I guess. I mean, this at least lets us play Security Rocks next turn. So that's something. Okay, they got Trespasser. Get to drain us for a point there. I'm going to feel real bad because I know this thing's going to die, but what are we going to do? Please don't have Infernal Grasp. Okay. That's good news, right? Like, that's got to count for something. Does the opponent need the treasure more than we do? And if they do get the treasure, what can they do with it? I mean, they could play Loth next turn. That would be annoying. Don't know how much we care about that. But I guess we're just not... I mean, we're not going to just not attack, so sure. They may just be sacrificing it anyway to draw cards. Nope. Okay. Okay, so they could be looking at Loth or something this turn. Or just get into a situation where they want to Blood on the Snow. That's also real. Alright, so if Blood on the Snow is a possibility, let's give ourselves the best chance to recover and just spend our mana now. Turn this into a treasure. And we can contemplate our life in the world of Goldspan Dragons. We did get a backup Goldspan Dragon, so that's a thing. That's actually a really happy thing. So if we Goldspan and they sweep the board, then we still end up with 2 treasure. We could Goldspan again into Security Rocks, and then maybe Old Gnawbone. Okay, so let's crack one of these. I don't want to waste all the treasure because there's a good chance there's a sweeper of some kind coming. And if they remove it, they remove it. Whatever. I mean, they couldn't remove the Security Rock, so... meh. Interesting. So maybe there is no sweeper. Because, I mean, if you're going to cast a sweeper, you would just block, right? Okay, Professor Onyx, cool. Alright, so we just won then. Alright, not the way I thought that was gonna go. But, okay, we'll take it. I mean, we're definitely not going after Professor Onyx. Okay, that's a win. Alrighty, we will absolutely keep this. So we get to turn 1. Yeah, still want to do this. I was just debating, but we can still play Den of the Bugbear next turn and play Kalain, and it's fine. Matter of fact, we can play Kalain. Use the treasure, put old Sticky Fingers over here, and then we'll just get the treasure back. So we don't even really fall behind as far as that goes. So that's pretty sweet. And then the next turn, if we connect again with the Shambling Gas, we just turn that treasure into Security Rocks. Because that seems like fun. We'll attack with both of them. I'll go ahead and play this tapped this turn, even though I'll probably regret that and want to be cycling it later. Alright. Now we just need to draw other things. Alright, opponent just gave up at the 7-6. Oh, this is a fun one to start with. So we Shambling Gas, Goldhound, then Magda maybe? Alright, let's see how this works out. This actually seems promising, but, you know, looks could be deceiving. Okay. I feel like I'm being put to the test here. Okay, well. Alright. At least if they bounce this, we could recast it. So I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Oh, just a straight up Infernal Grasp. Wow. Oh, I thought those were islands. Okay. Well, they looked like islands. They're bluish. How was I supposed to know? I know how I was supposed to know. Just read the damn card. But, alright. Now this probably gets meat hooked for one. I played that turn all wrong, assuming those were islands and not swamps. So, whatever happens here, I deserve it. Yeah, that's fine. We actually, I don't think we can win this one unless we just draw lucky off the top now. But we'll keep going for a little bit. Sure, you can kill that all you want. I will not fight you over it. You probably are doing us a favor, because our hand's pretty bad without that. Or with that, I would say. Attack. Let's put this on red. Play this. And end the turn. Which is probably just another meat hook here, but yeah. Tis what it is. Nope, it's a loaf. Okay. Oh, intriguing. Let's get rid of one of these. Ooh, so now this gets interesting. So if we actually play this on this guy, we could kill one of these and still get to kill Lolth, and they're just left with the 2-1. They can't block anything because these both have menace. So it's actually kind of amazing. Now, admittedly, it's all kind of for naught whenever the opponent... Actually, If we're going to do that, though, and the goal is just to end up with Lolth dead... Nah. Still the right thing. I was thinking maybe something else, but that's a crazy thought. I mean, all we can do really here is just stockpile a little bit of treasure for the inevitable incoming Blood on the Snow. Gelatinous Cube. Okay. Not what I thought we were going to see, but, you know, stranger things have happened, I guess. That's a thing. Alright, I guess we just attack for our 1. And end the turn. I'm not really sure what to do with this. Target that, sack this. Alright, we go down to 14. And there you go. Alright. Well, I didn't know what the opponent was playing, and I predicted entirely wrong, so GG's. We're dead. We unfortunately cannot keep this hand. This is only marginally better, but we will keep it. And let's see if we draw something good off the top. Any of our 1-mana creatures would be awesome. Hey, look at that. Looks like you get a Magda. Well, that makes our choices a lot easier here. They didn't have a bunch of discard stuff, which I thought they might there. I mean, they know what's in our hand now, though, so they can just wait and kill all our stuff, unfortunately. Oh, wasn't a kill card nor a counter. Weird. Then what do you have? Each opponent sacrifices a creature or they discard a card. I'll just discard a card. This, I guess. Put this on red. And we'll attack. In the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we kind of get to play a Gnawbones. Let's see if we get lucky. Let's discard. That's a lot of clicking for that thing. All right, there we go. I mean, if they play another one, I was gonna say then I'm just getting rid of this Gnawbone. Actually, I'm just realizing, with that being what it was, I should have kept the black land so I could activate the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. We'll just decline. We'll lose life here. That was definitely a mistake on my part. Alright, so if we play Kalain, that'll leave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough. Just going to take all the treasure, right? 1, 2, 3 with the 1 in our hand, 4 from Kalain, 5 here, 6 there. Yeah, not enough. Okay, well, figured it's at least worth checking out for a second. I mean, if they got a removal, they got a removal. We ain't going to do nothing about it. Alright, this thing becomes an 0/4. And it's +X+0, total turn marks the number of creature cards in defending player's graveyard, which right now is 1. I was going to say, if you don't have a way to kill Gnawbone here, this is amazing. I was thinking they saved removal because it's what was in our hand, and they didn't want to waste it on the Facebreaker, but maybe I was wrong. Yeah, we'll just decline and lose 3. Okay then. We attack for 7. Doesn't really do us any good to attack with Facebreaker here. And then we'll go see if we can find something good. We know we want a black land anyway at some point, so that's fine. Alright, that's not bad. We'll kill this thing. I mean, I can discard a land now. Do we want to look for anything else? Opponent might be able to sweep the board next turn. Nah, let's end the turn. Because next turn, if we still have the Facebreaker, we can try to go dig for like a Goldspan Dragon or something. But right now, okay, they actually had a removal for the Gnawbone. So that makes a difference. Might as well attack for 1 opponent, because you're not going to be able to block my 2-1, my 2-3. Yeah. Decline. Yep, that makes sense. Nope. All right. I mean, all the things I can attack with have menace, so... yeah. Actually, I should have went ahead and played Kalane there. That was a mistake. And then that's Xaxes. Alright, weird finish. But we'll take it. Oh, they're at 1? Wait, what? Oh, because I didn't play the Kalane. Oh, stupid, stupid. Okay, well, is what it is. I mean, we've got Kalane, we've got Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Even if they meat hook here, we're still fine. Because they'll only go to 3 and then we attack for 3. So, I guess it's okay. Had I played the Kalane, that would have been game. Siphon Insight, sure, you might find something of mine to, I don't know, kill a Goldspan Dragon. But the only thing you're going to find would cost you either treasure or 2 life. Alright, you've got a Sticky Fingers. Yep. Yep. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, I just mulliganed, but I'm going to keep this one, and I think we're going to get rid of Security Rocks, which hurts me a little bit. Actually, I don't even think we get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of this. Mostly because we just don't have red mana in hand at the moment, and even if we did, I feel like I'd be better off trying to get the Magda into the rocks, but either way, this is probably going to end up poorly for us. I mean, we did get a second Shambling Gas, so maybe. I have no idea what we're up against here, though. It could just be a silly, like, life gain, something or other. Oh, now that's just insult to injury. Yeah, that just hurts our soul for no reason. That's just being mean. Alright, well. Now you get to exile something, right? Because this has to be what they were after. Okay. That's not the worst thing. That could have been way worse. Can't quite double... Actually, we could double Security Rocks. I was about to say we can't, but we actually can. Okay. I mean, what else are we going to do here? I mean, I'm sure they have infinite removal, but whatever. I mean, if not, we got a 2-turn clock. I don't think we're that lucky, though. Yep. Need a removal for one of these duders for sure. That is not it. Though, since I'm pretty sure this doesn't get us where we're going, we're just going to go hardcore and look for a Voltage Surge. We didn't find it. However, this is the next best thing. Because now we attack both of these over here. And if they kill the one with the thing on it, then we get to draw a card. They did not, so fair enough. Alright. I mean, you know, I guess in reality, I probably just sent... Nah, we still wanted to kill the Loth. Alright. Well, we don't even get that off of our Sticky Fingers here. Alright. Yeah, we're dead, because the best thing we were going to draw is a Goldspan Dragon there, so we got nothing. Alright. We will keep this. And we're just going to lead with... Oh, man. Things started slowing way down on my machine for some reason. Not sure what's up with that. Alright, seem to be doing better now. Let's play this. Let's put this here. Generate a treasure. Alright. Then, I mean, if our Gold Hound dies, we get a card, so it's not the worst thing. Another Gold Hound. How do we feel about that? So we kind of assume whatever we play is just going to die next turn, right? So we kind of only get one real use out of this. That's basically what we're saying. End the turn. The opponent's going to attack for 6, draw a card. So I'd be really shocked if they don't. No, only for 5. Really? I guess they have a pump bonus here, so I'm not going to bite. It could either be +1/+1 or 2 +1/+1 counters, so I'd rather have the Face Breaker. If they still have a Blizzard Brawl here and they use it, so be it. We couldn't do anything about it anyway. Okay, another pack leader. Our turn. Alright. Oh, that is real good. That is really good. So we're going to get all kinds of treasure this turn. So check this out. We get to attack. And then that's going to trigger. Then our creatures all deal damage, and that's going to trigger. And then we'll use 1 for this. And then we'll end the turn. Now, we're going to attempt to use Infernal Grasp, assuming that it's not going to work. Because I'm assuming they have the +1/+1 hexproof, at least, or else they wouldn't have attacked the last turn the way they did. Actually, no, it would have had to have been +2. But even then, even if it's +1, they would have at least traded, which I think they would have been okay with. We also have the other option of we can throw away a couple of treasure here if we wanted to. Unfortunately, we only get stuff until end of turn. It's not until the end of the next turn. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do it, knowing that this likely ends poorly for us, but whatever. Oh! What? Really? Wow. Then what do they have? I mean, we're going to block. I mean, if you're saying you ain't got nothing, then... Okay, we just first strike that one down? Wow, how did this happen? What is their hand? Is it just chariots and stuff? It's got to be it, right? Because nothing else makes sense. It has to be chariots and then that enchantment that costs 5 mana, monstrous growth or whatever it is, that doubles your power and toughness. Like, because there's nothing else here that... yeah, that would be weird. Okay, Mammoth, legit. Okay, I'm gonna crack some treasure here and go digging. That's pretty good. So 4, 5, 6, 7 does not kill the opponent. Though that does let us get a lot more treasure. Well, we can still get rid of one more of these. Try to look for a Goldspan Dragon or some such. There we go. That'll do it. And that's more than what we need. We're going to generate piles of treasure here. And then get more treasure. 3 more there. There you go. There you go. Whew. Okay, so that actually worked a little better than I thought it was going to. And it actually was a lot of fun. And we did get to use the Face Breaker pretty well in a couple of spots. So I actually love all that stuff. Now, the one thing I would say is this deck should be pretty easy to build if you already own stuff for the other Jund decks, which is actually pretty cool. So you may not need very many wildcards, which I like. But I also just like that the games play pretty fast, even though we're doing quirky things with the treasure. So lots of neat things this deck has going for it. The only thing I would say is I think I wanted more ways to draw cards, and oddly, I think the Fable of the Mirror Breaker was like the worst card in the deck. So I'm actually going to be replacing Fable of the Mirror Breaker with probably 2 more Deadly Disputes, and then I think the final list would be alright. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Captain Lannery Storm, because this is literally a card that was before its time. Like, when Ixalan came out, Treasure was still kinda sorta new, so we really weren't doing a whole lot with it, and there were things that could use Treasure, but not enough to really make Lannery very good. That being said, since then, we've had a lot of things that come out with Treasure, and this card's actually significantly better than it used to be. The other thing, too, is I would have loved to have had it in this kind of deck. But this does come back to another point I've brought up before, that Ixalan and Rival of Ixalan are the type of sets that had very low value for a while, but as the years have gone on, several cards in there have started to peak up in value, and those boxes are not cheap anymore. And this card is why. You have cards like this that used to be 50 cents that are now coming in at $5 to $6. So if you want to pick one up, or even if you just had these sitting around in your bulk boxes, now could be a good time to cash those in. And don't forget, like always, you will be able to get the description down in the deck list below. You can come by our Discords to hang out, get deck help, or even just ask about today's video. Or you can just join our streams and come be part of the shenanigans. But if you like this deck, I'm going to link another Jund deck, maybe a treasure deck, so that way you can have a lot of fun with more stuff in this genre. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.